Because our grand final is starting already. Chaemiko against LawLiet, two of the greatest players and Korean players, I guess, especially. That sounds weird. Of all time. I'll be facing here, playing for $100 in prize money and EPT points on top. We will start our journey in this grand final. Whoops. On autumn leaves. Amazonia, I mean. Amazonia, of course. LawLiet in the bottom left in the gray. Chaemiko in the blue. LawLiet in the gray. Since when does he play in the gray? Normally it's only Mikael who plays with the gray color. But okay. We'll allow it. I think it's cool when there's no color enforcement in tournaments where players can choose their own colors. Of course, that has to come with some regulation. Like if we would just see dark green against green every game, that would be pretty bad, you know? But I'm a big fan of personal expression. So, seeing LawLiet here in the gray. I don't think LawLiet really has a dedicated color. I think he switches between many different ones. Mikael always plays gray. Oh, LawLiet. Lightning Shield deny. That is a terrible start to this grand final. And it was the big boy as well. If it's only the little guy, it's not that bad. You still get level 2. But it was the big boy. The Renegade Wizard. And it's very rare for LawLiet to mess this up. Normally he always gets this perfectly. Oh my god, look at these items. Perfect items to make up for that blunder at least. Oh, and that's annoying. Big yikes. Second Ancient of War Hunter Soul. What the hell? LawLiet is going all in with hunts. Is this OC playing? What the hell? Of course, LawLiet saw the natural creep. So, the thinking might be, okay, Chaemiko is going to be stuck on level 2 for a long time. In which case, I can be very effective with hunts. Level 2 water elementals are very strong against huntresses. Level 1 water elementals, not that good. Big heal potion for the AM. Lots of peasants here are hurt already. Treant summoned. They might be stuck here. Not quite stuck, but this right here is blocked off. Good deny. Important denies to prevent the level 3 keeper as much as possible. New set of treants going to be ready in a second. Should be summoned here. Yes, sir. But honestly, not too many peasants going down. Really good movement by Chaemiko. Look at how he protects the peasants. Super cool. In the end, some of them will still go down. Oh, look at that. Look at that positioning. Chaemiko with these mini micro moves is just amazing. Should perhaps send these two peasants back to the main. Because at the expansion, they're easily gonna die. Alright. Is he magically gonna save this peasant somehow? Alright, this one's dead, and the other one gets denied. Okay, at the end of the day, there was a lot of peasants dying. It was like 5 total or so. And the AM, almost level 3. He only needs 2 more treants to get to level 3. I wonder if this last hit triggered the strategy. This last hit deny. Maybe LawLiet thinks with this deny, he's so far behind already, he has to take a big risk with the mass hunts. Because normally he never plays this strat. Never! Mass hunts all in.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunts at the expo, killed off 1 more peasant. Oh, it doesn't use these 2 moonwells. Don't know if that was intentional. Waiting for more and more hunts. Chaemiko has a lumber mill coming up. Towers will be a great help against these huntresses. Once there's 2 guard towers standing in each base, hunts have a very tough time. Chaemiko gonna go for a telestaff. And LawLiet gonna creep 1 more camp, so he is gonna get level 3 here. Oh my god, he's bringing all the wisps. More hunts coming. Ultra Vision. No attack upgrade for LawLiet. Oof. Keeper with tons of bonus damage. Or could be an AP push over here. Is Chaemiko keeping this in mind is the question. He did get level 3, which is a huge deal. Did he see the last hit here? Cheeky bugger. Oh, look at the Peasant Scout. Perfect timing. Absolutely wonderful. And with Militia, this should be a pretty easy cancel. LawLiet is taking out footies in the meantime. But that doesn't matter so much. It's all about these APs here. And yeah, Militia called. And that's definitely going to be a cancel. Question is, how many peasants are going to die for this? Because the hunts deal with them pretty well. Last second cancel right here. Detonates against the water elementals. But AM still has plenty of mana left. More detonates. A lot of peasants very hurt here already. But the APs are cancelled. That's the most important thing. Oh, one more footy going down. Keeper could have been level 4 already if it hadn't been for that painful deny earlier. He's still going to get level 4 here, actually. Is he going to summon the Treants? He could open up the way here. No. Summons the Treants, trying to cancel all of the healing. Is LawLiet still going to win this? It seemed like Chaemiko counterplayed this pretty well. But he didn't have a second barracks. Maybe that's the big mistake. Not going for 2 barracks. If he had had double footy production, this could have been a lot better for him. But the Treants will be taken out, and the Keeper is completely out of mana. And now it's daytime, so no more Moon Juice regen. These Huntresses are slowly but surely dropping really low. AP is going to finish, but took so much damage. Should be cancelled, should be cancelled, should be cancelled. Didn't cancel. A little more experience for the AM. Oh my god, dude. Chaemiko is losing so many units. But he's got the 2 bases. He can afford it. Sort of. It was called to arms. He called all the militia. And now LawLiet took a ton of damage on these hunts. He's gonna take out the barracks here most likely. Trying to repair against it. Oh, Keeper has another set of Treants here in a moment. Could summon them right now. And with more regen. Oh, and here come the Treants. And we have a Glaive as well. Seems like the barracks will survive, though. Glaive Thrower is going to be hunted down by these water elementals very easily. Barracks may, in fact, not survive this. LawLiet has the TP to get out if he needs to. 2 Glaive Throwers, super low. 1 Huntress goes down as well. Wait a minute. But this is a sick game. Ooh, the AM. Oh, he's got the big healing potion, so he's actually fine. I think LawLiet just saw it. Pulled it back. Water Elemental's just as slow as the Glaive Throwers, so they may survive this. And now LawLiet needs heal scrolls really bad. This is a fun game. Keeper's gonna get 5. Should he go Entangle or Treants? As there is no Dispel, Entangle could be crazy good for hero focus. We're gonna have Clarities available now as well. And LawLiet wants to clear out the shop creep.
A player's forces are under attack.
And get those heal scrolls. 1, 2, boom, uses 1 for the creep right away. Could go for an ammo upgrade now as well.
Town is under siege.
Oh, replenishment potion for the Keeper. That's so good! Oh my god. And now Clarities. Moonstone, Clarity, second Clarity. Is there not 2 Clarities available right away? I'm not sure. Oh, and Zeppelin, of course. Can go for a Zeppelin now as well. Needs that to protect these hunts. AM. Oh my god, so much damage! Ooh. Jesus. Chaemiko has his own Zeppelin. Crucially important now, as the Keeper Entangle is so scary. Teching at the Expo, which means Chaemiko will be able to call militia from both bases. It's pretty cool. And here come the APs again. Triple Glaive. This is a ton of damage.
A player's forces
Can
are
take out the
attacked.
farm right away. TP home from Chaemiko. Alright. With detonates! Oh! He dodges the detonate! With the Zeppelin! The water elemental in the Zeppelin. Are you kidding me? The sickest of plays by both guys here. Absolutely amazing. Keeper went for Treants level 3. Not Entangle. And I think that's the right call. With the opponent having a Zeppelin. Detonates coming in over and over. AM completely out of mana. Some hunts about to go down, but LawLiet may just barely have enough. AM heal potion. Does survive this. Zeppelin picks him up. Oh my goodness. This is the best mass hunts all in, like the best executed mass hunts all in I've ever seen. So many cool plays in this game. It all started off with a big mistake of the lightning shield deny, but after that it looked amazing. It's not over yet. Keeper is completely out of mana. AM finally gets level 4. He's gonna have many more water elementals now. Lots of the huntresses are in trouble. These APs still haven't finished. Level 6 Keeper! And he uses the ultimate right away. Oh my god, okay, Tranquility. That might be the game winner. Panda comes in for AoE damage, but there's AoE healing, and it's GG called. And 1-0 for LawLiet. Damn! That was a sick game. Super cool. Nyla versus Human, dude. Seriously, it's such an amazing matchup. Over the history of Warcraft, not necessarily right now, but over the history of Warcraft, the best matchup ever. It's always been fun. It's always been amazing. It's always been so colorful, so unpredictable, versatile. Super cool game. Great first map to start off our series. Of course, this is a best of 5, so this could be a long series. We'll find out what the second map is momentarily. LawLiet really was able to use these hunts super well, knowing how deep to go, which targets to go for, how not to overextend. That is usually where all the scrub night elves make the big mistake, overextending with the hunts, throwing them all away, suddenly AM level 5. Having the perfect wisps in the right position always. And then Chaemiko also dodging the detonates with his own Zeppelin for the water elementals. Absolutely nuts. Wonderful game. Should have perhaps Chaemiko towered up a little bit more in the main and then teched. Because of course the answer to that Hunter's play is always a tier 2 and having Rifle Caster. Rifle Caster completely destroys hunts. But of course that is much easier said than done. With how much pressure Chaemiko was under, it's very hard to afford that tier 2. But if you don't go tier 2, if you want to stay tier 1, I feel like you have to go double barracks to mass churn out footies, maybe. But yeah, it was a hard game. But it was not an unwinnable game. Keeper hunts isn't really supposed to win if the human plays it perfectly. But but LawLiet also played it perfectly. That strategy, which is so rare to see. On our second map, Tide Hunters, I would imagine we're gonna see something else. It was quite the crazy series that we had between LawLiet and Focus earlier. I wasn't casting it, but I was glimpsing at LawLiet stream every now and then. And it was level 6 Blade Masters, tower pushes, and quite a bit of madness there. LawLiet asked for a short break. And I mentioned the encounters between them, their recent history before. And if we take a look at that, it definitely seems to be favoring LawLiet quite a bit. Overall, 80% win rate. That's pretty daunting, but I'm more interested always in the most recent results. But there also, it's looking much better for LawLiet as we go down the list. Over the last 15 games or so, Chaemiko only won 2 series. In the most recent, LawLiet played random. Yeah. Something happened with my OBS. But we're back now. And the next game will be coming shortly. I love the one guy in chat being very serious about his lore. Don't you know that glaives don't get repaired? They get renewed! Which is technically true. The Night of Repair ability is called Renew. Indeed, indeed. Good catch, sir. Let's go in. Map 2. LawLiet in the bottom right of Tidehunters. Chaemiko in the top left. LawLiet in a new color this time. I don't know what this one is called. Maybe like mint or something. I'm not sure though. On Tidehunters we've been seeing a fair amount of neutral hero. Panda first, Beastmaster first, and then trying to go for the null camp at the start. But here LawLiet is going for an Ultra build. This could very well be a Warden. We saw from Foggy the Warden being played here before. But it's a Keeper. Good old Keeper for LawLiet. I haven't seen him play Warden against Human in quite a while. Terrana Stand, of course, is the best map for that, but TS no longer in the pool of ESL and DreamHack. Echo Isles could also be a usual culprit. But yeah, no Warden here. Chaemiko very likely going to be going for the fast expansion on Tidehunters up here. It's very easy to creep. Very, very easy. But that also goes for the Keeper. You can creep this camp first and follow up with the natural right away after, if you want to. Perfect start for the Keeper. Circlet. And he doesn't even creep the camp at all. He leaves this up to the Archer. Footy could perhaps be annoying here, but not interested. Wisp scout things out. If he gets the Water Elemental asset, that should be level 2 for him. But Chaemiko is not going to allow it. Plays around it nicely. This actually takes quite a while to creep. Why does this take so long? Last hit! If the Keeper gets it, he gets level 3. Level 2, I mean. And he gets it from a Water Elemental. Ooh, this is looking rough for Chaemiko already. Shouldn't this camp be finished already? Why is this taking so long? Oof, important last hit to get that level 2. Circlet and level 2 now for both heroes. LawLiet could summon more Treants. And he shall. That peasant might be getting away. So 2 peasants going down, I believe it was. More militia come from the main. Chaemiko didn't creep. I guess that's why. He didn't creep with too many militia. He left lots in the main to harvest lumber. That's why he has 300 lumber still. Which is pretty crazy. I mean, he didn't start the expansion yet, though. That's going to cost him quite a bit. As LawLiet is taking himself. Oh, the peasant! Last second, the train gets the last hit. Keeper lost a lot of HP and mana, so this is gonna cost him a lot of juice. It's not even gonna get him full mana. Sip, sip. 1, 2, 3. Half mana. Archers coming in from the side. Little nighttime ambush. Oh, Shadow Meld. Look at that. Chaemiko's even looking for it. What a sick scout by Chaemiko. Damn. Keeper staffing in. But Chaemiko is in position with his footies. Chaemiko scouting all day. Has been sick. And the Keeper is now out of mana. One more Peasant. Might be going down. Archer trying to get the tower cancel. New tower repair. How good is it? Oh my god, the Shadow Meld. Look at the Shadow Meld. Dude, Chaemiko is again taking quite the beating here. LawLiet with a great play. Great aggressive play by LawLiet. Is he expanding in the meantime? No. Hunter's Hall about to finish, as the tier 2 here is going to complete for the Night Elf. It's going to cost him a TP perhaps to get out. Oh my god, he gets another Peasant. Jesus Christ. And he gets another Peasant. Oh my god. Was this the Oh! Oh! Saves all the archers. That was some of the sickest harass I've ever seen. Holy crap. That was so good. This Keeper almost got from level 1.8 to level 3 with the harass. Oh my god. Chaemiko is in so much trouble now. Oof. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, he gets the last hit as well on the creep. LawLiet, will you calm down? Will you calm down, goddammit. Alright, good deny there. And the Tinker second. The Foggy classic. Heavy harass in the beginning, slow down the expo, and then go for the Tinker, drop the Pocket Factory, and keep making these peasants' lives hell. Keeper did get level 3 finally, though. Double lores coming, these won't be cancelled. I'm still in awe of this early game by LawLiet. How sick was this early? And now we do have the Keeper 3. Tinker impact not that high. He essentially forced the TP. But in the late game, Tinker can be pretty good if you retrain to swarm rockets, especially against the Blood Mage Siphon. In fact, I think now we shouldn't see Blood Mage. We should be seeing a Mountain King, I would imagine. Once Chaemiko gets to tier 2, I mean. Which is happening soon. And LawLiet, yeah, he had a great early game, but it cost him a lot of moon juice, so he doesn't have that much regen remaining. Early abolish, I like that. I think many Night Elves go into abolish way too late, going like 3 Dryads before abolish. Here it was 1 Dryad into abolish. In the meantime, the expo is finished. I wasn't even aware there was a tree coming. And I have full vision. But Chaemiko does know now. Abolish again. Oh, even the mana on the Dryad is perfectly managed. Denies the Dryad as well. LawLiet knows there's an invul, so he doesn't use the entangle on the Keeper. On the AM, I mean. Just using it against the footies. Some archers are going down. Nice heal scroll. Treant struggling with the creeps a little bit, but the Pocket Factory is actually creeping the camp while the rest of the army is fighting against the human. Which is pretty cool. Tinker gonna get level 2. Slight mistake here as the Ancient of War walks into the camp, but that should be forgiven. Alright, another Dryad goes down. More experience for the AM. And the footies are still pesky. With defend, they're still pretty effective against the Dryads. These 2 archers do in fact survive as tier 3 is coming in. Tier 2 for Chaemiko finish. We have a Sanctum coming. No second hero yet. Is he gonna go for a Terran hero? Oh, and he gets the 2 archers. Again, great play. Displayed by both the players here, I think. Lumber really low for Chaemiko. Of course, with how many peasants he lost in the early game, that's not too surprising. Where's the second hero? What the hell?
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he still considering which second hero to go with? Panda? Maybe? I am more than willing to use the invul potion here. Gets a dryad for it. Doesn't get the second. Dude, where's the second hero? Chaemiko. There we go. Pit Lord! With cleave. What? I don't think I've seen that before.
A player's forces are under
Very interesting. LawLiet with a shredder here. Lumber issues will soon be a thing of the past. Finds a very good item as well with the lion horn. Wait, who got the heal scrolls? LawLiet. And one was purchased by Chaemiko earlier. With a footy harass. No dispel yet. Entangle's still pretty scary. Adept training. Does he have it? Nope. Perhaps didn't have enough lumber. Breaker's coming. This is scary timing. Does he have level 2 passive? Yeah, right? Level 2 engineering upgrade. Okay. LawLiet quite brazen, stealing the enemy lab away. And Chaemiko can't contest it. His army isn't online yet. And he still doesn't have Dispo. Soapy Mask. Great find here for LawLiet. He's at 50 supply. He's got all the upgrades coming. He's got more Moonwells. He's fully macroing up. Chaemiko's gonna have to TP out. Didn't even get the item. That one's gonna go to LawLiet as well. LawLiet is getting everything this game. He's drinking Chaemiko's milkshake. Drainage. Even Treants in the main. There's no arcane here. Not yet. Still no adept training. Chaemiko. You need that adept training, bro. And LawLiet just keeps pressuring. Great game by LawLiet. This as close to perfect of a game as you'll ever see. Oh, the lightning shield as well. Oh, baby. Big yikers. Tinker's about to be level 4 here in just a second. Chaemiko has a big supply lead, but that's not very visible here. Keeper gets 4. Or Tinker, excuse me, gets 4. Keeper's almost 5, in fact. Well, I could go for a third hero if he wants. Panda. No, Pit Lord! Counter Pit Lord! Could still creep to level 3. Marketplace into red camp. Solo creep would be level 3. Oh, didn't quite get the solo experience there. Scroll the Beast. That's going to be a sell. And guess what? At the marketplace, you can stack up this Pit Lord. He bought all these items. Claws, gauntlets, circlets. Gloves of Haste. Also available. As the Treant harass continues. 2 towers, deal with it fairly well, but ideally you want to have 3 or 4 rather to deal with them quickly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Question is LawLiet getting a little too cheeky? With this Pit Lord third. Is he getting a little too cheeky? Because the Death Ball army for Chaemiko is going to be online here in just a second. He's got 70 supply already. And he's basically closing in on 80. But he does have AoE, kind of, from Cleave. But it's a lot less reliable than, for example, Flamestrike. I got a Ancient of Wind here. A lot of buildings for LawLiet. More and more bears. More and more upgrades. 1-1 already. More upgrades coming. Gonna force the TP back again. Great movement by LawLiet. Always able to buy time. And guess what? The bears just solo creeping. Hell yeah. Maz Rejuve. Let's do it. And the main army is creeping this camp away. God damn, LawLiet's looking good. Keeper level 5. Big item on the ground. Big invul potion. Hell yeah, why not? It seems like LawLiet this game just felt like, you think you're gonna have a lot of cleave with Pit Lord? Let me show how to play Pit Lord. It's gonna be so hard for Chaemiko to micro. There's gonna be so much bear frontline running at him. There's gonna be fairies in the air using mana flare. I'm not sure how Chaemiko's supposed to do this. Did he retrain? No. Doesn't even have Blizzard. Chaemiko doesn't seem to be a big fan of Blizzard. Unlike many other humans nowadays. Tome of Retrain on the Tinker. He now has cluster rockets. Ah, which means the thingamajig. Tome of Retraining was actually on cooldown, so even if he wanted to, he couldn't go for it. And that also means cluster rockets would be a great counter to a potential Blizzard. Third armor upgrade coming in for LawLiet. It's going to be at 2-3 soon. It's a very awkward position here for him in this narrow choke to get into the right position with the bears. Cancels the expansion that opens up the way. And these more teams are taking a beating right away. Cluster rockets on top. It's so much damage for LawLiet. Roar applied everywhere. Oh my god. Rain of Fire plus cluster rockets. Pretty sick. One of the wind coming in. I don't think it's going to be good enough though. So many bears still left. Pit Lord gets to level 3. Rain of Fire with that, level 2. The other Pit Lord for Chaemiko died. He's going to TP out with... Well, I was about to say lots of his army still intact, but not enough. GG called. And 2-0 for LawLiet, who seems to be absolutely blazing today. What a sick early. That was just unbelievable. Oh, my NetEase is bugging. What the hell? Don't forget to invite me, boys. Come on, come on, come on. Thank goodness. I almost missed it. Whew. A little scary. 2-0 for LawLiet. Can he make it a 3-0? Our third map will be Echo Isles. Thank you very much. I missed the last couple of subs. Apologies, my friends. Thank you, Lecrest Fallen with the 49 months. Alex, 89 with 3 months. Pudgy with the 41 months. Says, Sir Remo Demo, great job. Panda Band with the 2 months says BDW Woofies. Sebi Forlight with the 32 months says whoop whoop. And Valenzi with a sub as well. Thank you guys very much. As we move into map number 3. What are we gonna get? Alright, give me a second here. The Netity's authentication thing is doing a thing here. It's causing some issues. Alright. I might be getting kicked out of Netties here, which would be a shame. But at the moment it works. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Warden first by LawLiet against MK first by Chaemiko. This looks somewhat desperate to me from Chaemiko, playing the MK first. Can be strong in the late game or for an early push, but there's a lot of pitfalls that the MK can fall into in the meantime. LawLiet on the right hand side of Echo Isles, in case you guys don't know. On the right side, it is safe to go for an Ancient of War creep, because their militia cannot cancel it. On the left side, it's not safe, because their militia can cancel it. So LawLiet here has the option to go Warden, and he does go Warden. Costs him quite a bit of Wisp repair here to pull off the creep. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. But it seems to be working out. LawLiet has the Wisps in position where he needs to. And he's not going for Shadow Strike first, by the way. I think he did scout the MK. Went for an instant Expo. Alright. How is he gonna get level 3 though, I wonder? It's gonna be not too easy with his MK here, with his creep route.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden gonna go for harass in the meantime. MK, I think Chaemiko just sniffed it out, realizing the Warden might be attacking here soon. Running along the bottom. MK gonna go for the staff here, I imagine. It's gonna take a few more seconds, but now he has it. Oh, big mistake by LawLiet. He tried to blink in, but he landed on the other side. Maybe not even a mistake. Maybe it was just impossible to blink here because there was no space. And that's a huge deal. That is a huge deal. Okay, now he blinks in. MK does have the dust, so this is a really good defense by Chaemiko. Perfect bait build. LawLiet's gonna blink out. And MK has the staff now to be aggressive. Oh, the footy survived with like 2 HP. Almost got the staff cancelled. And the Ancient of War is going to go down. Chaemiko with a great comeback here on Echo Isles. LawLiet in trouble. Ancient of War dead. How is he going to creep now? MK though also not level 2 yet. Quite a few detonates required here to not give experience to the Mountain King, which so far LawLiet was able to do wonderfully. MK only needs a single kill for level 2, but still hasn't been able to get that. Footy's now congregating in the north while the Warden is trying to get to level 3. Best kill MK could get, of course, would be the Berserker. If that one gets Stormbolted, LawLiet may have to TP out to save it. But the Moonjuice is still looking pretty damn good. And the Ward needs 2 Footy kills for level 3. His Talisman of Evasion is not too bad, actually. It's a lot of misses here. Second hero, Demon. Alright, that's of course very effective against the Mountain King first. And we're gonna have lures coming in as well. Chaemiko is teching. His expansion did work out quite well. Oh, but now the Footy's gonna find the expansion. This must be a cancel. MK has the staff ready again. And there's definitely gonna be a cancel here. Warden gonna try to do something about this, maybe? No.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he's gonna be level 3 here in a moment, with one more creep going down. Archer tanking the damage to be efficient with the Loon's Grace. And there we go, he was waiting for level 3, he gets it. Chaemiko trying to split away the Footies as quickly as he can. The Demon Hunter arrives, and that's gonna be the MK now. Rendered rather useless for a while. Still only level 1. LawLiet did a marvelous job not feeding any experience away to the Mountain King. Which is not easy. Selling all the items. There was some claws in the marketplace, but no pendant, which I think would have been his most desired item. Nature's Blessing coming up. Kind of surprised that he's putting the tree proxy again. Feels like at this point he could have just cleared out the natural and set it up on the spot. Chaemiko is rich. 1,000 gold. Lumber a little bit the issue, but tier 2 is about to finish. And LawLiet is not going to have tier 3. Because he went for Nature's Blessing. I wonder if that's the mistake. Maybe he should have skipped Nature's Blessing, expanded on the spot, and then gone tier 3 for bears. Warden looking to be effective once again. Would love to kill off a couple of Footies right now. And in fact, quite a few Footies are hurt over at the Merc Camp. LawLiet smells it. He's just a couple of seconds late. Blink. Fan. But actually doesn't kill any of them. We've seen so many denies this game, by the way. Both players realizing how important experience is. Oh, the bash against the Mud Golem. One Dryad coming in as well to take out the Mud Golem. Then they're both playing so well. But I think it's looking good for Chaemiko now, right? Tier 2 is coming, and the Griffin Aviaries. Okay. The Terrana Stand Classic. Is she gonna blink in? No. Double Arcane, he would be getting fully burned. Oh, and Chaemiko with a mercenary purchase might be able to get the kill right here on the Expo and the Demon Hunter. Warden has to TP over to the Tree of Life. And the Demon's just dead. Oh man, sick plays by Chaemiko. As he gets finally level 3. Not too much mana anymore though. Oh, the second Mud Golem. The first Mud Golem wasn't too effective, but the second one is absolutely huge. Expansion does survive, but the Demon Hunter did not. It might still be going down, actually. LawLiet, what's he doing? Trying to get mana, but then realizing, wait a minute, there's a human army over here. He doesn't have wisps. Doesn't have Whisk close by for the repair, and that's the kill, and that must be game. Great play with the MK. Really cool play by both these guys, man. This has been a great final so far. In the meantime, Dragonhawks are coming, and Tier 3 is coming, and LawLiet calls for the GG. Alright, and now I might be banned on NetEase. Which is pretty annoying. God damn it. Shit. So we're gonna have to do a restream. All right. As I said earlier, NetEase has this new authentication system with Real ID. And if you're not a Chinese resident, that doesn't exactly work out. Unfortunate. So we're going to have to do a restream. But, you know, not perfect, but it works out. 2-1 now. Still the lead for LawLiet. And we're going to do a restream from Ted's stream. Yeah. All right. Okay, so for the last two maps, we're unfortunately not going to have in-game sound because we're doing a restream. Shout out to Ted, who's also streaming this. But yeah, if I turn on the sound, then we're going to hear Ted, who has a wonderful voice, but it would be a little distracting. The fourth map is Autumn Leaves. Why are the casters being banned? Yeah, this is not a targeted ban. This is just something that happens automatically because Todd and I and all the Westerners have been using computer-generated IDs, which on NetEase apparently only last for a certain amount of time. And now we've been timed out. There seems to be a daily limit of how long you can stay online with it. Why exactly? I don't know. That seems to be a weird policy. But that's the way it is. Chaemiko got on the board on Echo Isles. It's 2-1 now. I'm gonna have to ask Foggy if he perhaps has a workaround for this. People have been asking around, and from what I saw so far, nobody knew exactly how to counter that, if you will. But perhaps there's a way. So, Foggy here before tried the Warden. That didn't work out too well. Now we're going to have the Keeper with Chaemiko going for the fast expansion. And then over to the green. LawLiet just seems to prefer Keeper all the time nowadays against Human. Tech beginning, and LawLiet could expand on the spot if he wants to. Chaemiko setting up the expansion. 3 of these peasants are hurt, so this could definitely be the Keeper finding a few kills. But then again, he doesn't have too much mana, and he's getting surrounded right away. Oh, damn. Chaemiko with a snap surround. He had like 1 second to close that surround, and he gets it right away. Super nice play. LawLiet doesn't want to TP out here without killing any peasants. So he's gonna send back the treants. But I'm pretty sure these ones won't connect. Because this is Chaemiko you're playing here. There's gonna be blocks. There's gonna be proper movement. Oh! Okay, 1 peasant dies. But only 1. You might need a VPN. Well, people playing from China, though, still need Chinese ID, as far as I know. But yeah, that's worth a consideration. Not too many peasants died there. I think only 1, right? Good defense by Chaemiko, and LawLiet not quite as successful as he would have liked to be. On Tight Hunters, he absolutely destroyed that early game. Here it's looking much better for the Human. LawLiet does have his own expansion coming up, but there's still a window to cancel this one. And the Keeper didn't get level 3 yet, because he didn't get enough kills against the peasants. A couple of archers are involved here to deal with the water elementals and footies as well. There's been a lot of talk about headhunters, especially recently, right? As you guys no doubt noticed. So I tried to test some stats and interactions and stuff. And I noticed that archers and headhunters have the same amount of DPS. Which is kind of surprising, right? That's because archers have much higher attack speed compared to headhunters. But of course, they're much squishier, which is the bigger downside. Naga second this time. Good archer movement so far. LawLiet not losing any of them yet. Very nice control. But also good denies by Chaemiko. Didn't give level 3 to the Keeper yet, which is very hard to prevent for a long time. I really like Naga second. I think it opens up a great opportunity for triple hero for Night Elf. Because Keeper, Naga, Demon is really strong. Second archer here going down. So it's 2 archers for a TP. Pretty even exchange. S tier 2 for Chaemiko, once again, is pretty far along. And this seems to be a pretty even game. And now I wonder what second hero we're going to see from Chaemiko. Because Keeper Naga is the clearest counter to Blood Mage second. Because he's not going to have a hero to siphon, right? Blood Mage always wants to have a melee hero that he's playing against to use siphon against, like a Panda or a Demon Hunter. But now, with it being Keeper plus Naga, Blood Mages would be a lot less effective. So MK second could be the choice, but if MK second is going to be played, then Demon Hunter third could be super strong for LawLiet. That's how LawLiet played extremely impressively at WGL last year, playing triple hero with Keeper, Naga, Demon, which I think is the strongest late game hero option that Night Elf has, but of course, not always playable. If the map is too small to ensure the levels, if there's not enough creeps, not gonna work out. Ooh, okay, that staff gets the AM out of harm's way. And we don't see the second hero yet. Perhaps he's considering a neutral hero option. No, MK second, there it is. MK second, all right. And again, this would make the Demon Hunter third really, really strong. LawLiet now also with a Shredder, and his tier 3 is about to finish. Ted is very animated about this MK second. Even going for a Zeppelin. Wow, he just got a 4-footy surround against the archer right there. Chaemiko is such a baller. That Zeppelin seems like a bit of a waste to me. But maybe he was afraid that the Shredder was going to go down here at the creep camp, which would have been a disaster. More and more footies are falling as well. Chaemiko, lots of gold. No lumber. Classic human problem, but he does have the tier 2 buildings now already. Are we going to see a Demon Hunter? Is the question. Normally you want to creep up to level 4-3 first and then go for Demon, because ideally you want to have some decent spells before that. And right now we're only going to see bears. LawLiet's lumber also not too high, but that's going to change soon with Hank Schrader. Heal scrolls now being purchased. We have 2 available in each shop. It seems like LawLiet may need those very soon as well. MK level 2 right away? Yes. It's always a great camp to take with your second hero for instant level 2. First Orb of Venom available on the Naga. LawLiet far from rich. LawLiet would love to force a fight right now at around 50 supply, where he can really make use of his tech advantage. But right now it's just creeping. Creeping on both sides. Finding those Quel'Thala's boots would certainly encourage me quite a bit more to go for Demon Hunter. But it's not so easy to pull off. You do ideally want to have some room to breathe and creep the demon to level 3 first, because level 1 demon late game is super weak. But level 3 is pretty damn good. Oh, there he is! Never mind. There's the demon. As I mentioned earlier, the strongest late game option for Night Elf, if they get there, but getting there is oftentimes difficult. He got 2 Agi items, so it's going to be +9 Agi for the demon right away, and he found an Ankh. You want to have survivability on this Demon Hunter. So good items. But Chaemiko is getting ready for the push, and on this map, the enemy natural is really close to your own. And LawLiet doesn't look ready. He just went into upkeep, but the bears are still stuck in production. And this push might be hitting a little too soon. We'll see. 1 Orb of Venom. 2 Orbs of Venom. 1 on the Demon Hunter, 1 on the Keeper. So lots of damage there. Maybe you should put it on the Naga. Oh, but it's such a small army for LawLiet only. Does he have a staff? Oh, no staff, so the bear goes down as well. Ouch. No Nature's Blessing either, so this tree is going to go down real quick. And LawLiet wasn't ready yet. Demon Hunter is going to get saved with the staff. If this game had gone on for 5 more minutes, it would have looked great for LawLiet. But Chaemiko knows he needs to come in fast and strike against the expansion. Question is, can LawLiet perhaps even afford to lose the Expo and still stay in the game? Chaemiko is starting to drop low on much of his army, but there was a big heal scroll by him here committed. MK now completely out of mana. The Demon Hunter finally did show his effectiveness. But 2 towers are up in the back. Demon Hunter dropping low again. Invul Potion Force. Demon! Ah, Ankh. Whew. Staffs out the bear. I was thinking, like, what the hell happened? But he passed the Ankh. With that, the demon survives for a little bit longer. Returns with 500 HP. But the bears all slowed down immensely. Well, not actually quite all of them, but most of them. LawLiet, though, pushing forward. And Tango's going to find another kill. And maybe LawLiet does have this hold. It looked super scary there. It seemed like he lost the game. But he might just barely be able to hold. Now with the human healing up, being far away from the push, the towers will be getting cleared out. And the mass bears is successful. And once the demon gets level 3, that's the big level up. He can also go for a third Orb of Venom. Anti-magic maybe. And LawLiet is starting to look better and better. I was counting him out already, not gonna lie. I thought he had lost this, but not quite. Great hold by LawLiet. MK with a new mana potion, coming in with the clap. It's not over yet, folks. Oof. AM taking a lot of damage and he just goes down. Dude, how much did that damage for? That looked like a 100 HP hit. And that hero kill must be the end. MK's gonna TP out. Chaemiko doesn't want to give up yet, but that's a huge hold for LawLiet. He's going to take out some more peasants on the way back. He does have level 3 demon now. He does have triple orb now. And this is the superior Night Elf late game. Getting to this stage is difficult, but once you're here with triple hero, with this triple hero and triple orb, it's super strong. It's a little bit old school. It's like the meta from like one and a half years ago, something like that. As I mentioned, last year WGL is where LawLiet showed this very impressively. But LawLiet now looking absolutely marvelous. And that's the downside of playing MK. Yeah, it's good on tier 2 against Keeper Naga, but if you're facing Demon 3rd in the late game, it's really problematic. And I don't know what the best option is for human. If you're facing Keeper Naga, what is the best second hero option? Blood Mage is not good against double range heroes. MK could be getting hard countered with Demon Hunter. Maybe the answer is just you have to win the game before the Demon Hunter gets level 3. Which it looked like it was almost going to work out this game, but LawLiet held absolutely wonderfully. MK got the red camp close to level 5. Maybe he has to try to work with Invis. We see Invis right here on the sorceresses. Use clap, go Invis, use clap, go Invis. But of course there's also counterplay to this with dust and revelation and everything. And now LawLiet on the chase. The poison is starting to stack up. Triple orb and dryads. It's so much poison damage. Oh, and the AM getting caught right away again. Can he staff out? No, he can't. Mana burn, fork lightning. Zippity zap, clickety clack. And that seems to be game. But again, Chaemiko is not giving up. Heart of a lion. He's going to go for the Tavern Revive this time. He does have the resources. He just sold the Scourge, what's it called? Khadga's Pipe, which gave him a good bit of money. And it's so much damage, dude. Triple orb. The ultimate Night of late game. LawLiet must have been working on his upgrades by now as well. Earlier he didn't have too many. He was under tons of pressure. Couldn't afford that many upgrades, but it's been looking really good for LawLiet for a long time. So if I had to guess, I think it would be 2-1 upgrades now. Click on the Dryads. Click on the Dryads, Ted. We want to know. 1-1 upgrades. Okay. But more might be coming, just like we have more expansions coming. Tree of Eternity, or Tree of Life rather, in the top left. Chaemiko, he probably got one attack left in him. One last hurrah. Try to take out the bear somehow. I think he has to go for Blizzard. I don't think he has enough DPS otherwise to kill these bears. But the AM isn't level 4 either, so he doesn't have that much mana sustain. 9 times out of 10, this game should certainly go to LawLiet. Maybe even more than that. It's going to be very hard for Chaemiko to win this still. 4 fairies as well. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of mana flare. Trees of Life sprouting up everywhere. We have heal scrolls as well. 4 fairies, man. You need like 8 gyros to deal with that. At least there is no Breath of Fire. And this would be a great position for Chaemiko. In this choke right here. But he's retreating past the choke. He's going to see a Tree of Life up there. I don't think Chaemiko has a TP anymore. Unless he rebought it. Oh, and he reveals against the Mountain King. Entangles him, burns him right away. And there goes the dream of a big clap. We saw 1 clap. But that might be only 1 of 2. Mana Potion, clap again, Demon Hunter, taking a fair bit of damage, but here come the fairies. Oh, look at the Mana Flare. There's not enough gyros to deal with the fairies? Maybe. Kiting back against the bears. Honestly, considering how this game has been going, this is looking fairly good for Chaemiko, but if the MK dies, that's all going to change. Invis to save him. MK level 5. With a 1 of Mana Steal, is going to have 1 more clap available. And burns the demon with that as well. Dispel against the Entangle, but the Fog Lightning finds the kill. Staff out, demon is saved. But quite a few bears might be going down here. But we don't have just have triple orb, we also have lots of staffs. At least 2. And that MK kill was the big deal. LawLiet lost quite a bit of army there himself, to be fair. But he should have pretty good moon juice remaining. And it's going to be nighttime in a second, where he's going to have all that regeneration returning. Oh, MK bought back, but right away getting entangled and focused. Oh no, that's the dieback with the chain, with the Fog Lightning. No priest in range for the dispel. Oh, that was painful. Seems like he almost doesn't have any priests anymore, and that's going to be the GG called. And the win for LawLiet.